Check, check one, check two. Check, check. Oh, check, check one, check two.
The Oyen Eagles here in ECSHL Senior Hockey League action as we get ready for these. Okay, we'll be back with you right after. And supposed everyone sees singles talking to Wainwright Rustlers. The Oyen Eagle. You're trying to go to playing. Number 2, Jaden Olson. For your Rustlers. Number 13, Fox. For my name. Captain Rustlers 81. 19. Well, Grace. Here. Is 6 years old, away from Wainwright, U7, Isaac Reptine, for NHL team, youngest player. And my favorite is her favorite player. Grace's favorite Russell team, Cody Woodward. Serial integrates the ideal for game meal and in her time. She likes to look cool, tell her the cat, charming. Please welcome, thanks, very actor, Grace Everett. Is that the time I'm glad today that we're going to have still playing a whole camera. We are ready to go. Rustlers and Eagles set to face off here on Saturday night in Alberta. It's first responder night here in Wainwright for the Rustlers as they honor the first responders in our community and surrounding communities. So that lots of firefighters in the West. A couple of RC of school tonight to take in the game. We're starting goaltenders tonight. For Rustlers is Thomas Eisman. Across from him for the Oyen Eagles is Shane Olson. And we are ready to go. Rustlers, we're in the opening draw. The captain. Cross-ice pass goes off a stick and into the Rustlers bench. We get a quick whistle here. Wayne wins the draw this time. Coming in on net play. If you look it up ice, there be onto Rustin territory without passing that off the mark. They know they need to clear the zone, but they don't get planted there. They've got to regroup. That stretch pass is picked off on its way to Calvin Dicker. A shot right on goal. It's Braxton Fulton putting on right on the logo. And Eisman's chest, and he holds on for the face off. No icing there as Dawson picks it up behind his own net. Offense passes off and not picked off by the Eagles. And the chance they fight now, they shoot, they slow. Captain for the Oyen Eagles,
Jarvis Smijelski opens the scoring here in a minute and 18 seconds into the game. He picks up the loose puck in high slot. Mano a mano with Eisen, and he beats him up high over the shoulder on the blocked side. 1-0 hockey game. Now, loose puck just inside the blue line. Woodward moving up. Got knocked off his stick. He goes to get there. Greasy, along with Woodward, find plenty of pressure, force a turnover, and they chip it into the Indian zone. I'm almost able to keep it in the blue line, but popped over his stick. Woodward gives it his own boots and steams it over to Jackson, who tries to play it into the far corner and got knocked down. Now, good pressure from Comerford, forcing a turnover behind the Oyen net. That's just going to be much with it. Eagles now moving up ice. There's gets it into the near corner. Berger to pick it up. He sides it towards crossing, but he couldn't get that loose puck. Like they're to get it back now. Shipped away by the Eagles player down the ice behind the rest of the net. Wainwright the other way. And the puck is off. Word stick up and over the glass into the seats. Good face off just outside the Eagles B line. Carson James chases the ground in front of his own door. The puck works his way up to the point. Spot from Mullet was kicked aside. This was a heavy forecheck. He's had Carson James and force a turnover. On the last team do something with it. James picks it up in the slot and gets hauled down, looking for a hook. Not hauled from the officials. Let's continue on the way up the ice. If it picks off a drop pass, he can pop there to zone off the last guy. Berg does get it on ice, but that's all the way down for icing. And we get it out face off. Not in Rustlers territory, to be. Chancing tight Dicker. Trying to make one extra move. He lost control of it. Pfister flips it out in front. Puck bounces on the stick once and goes to zone. I had great defensive play there. Spencer Dawson with a good stick. He wins the draw. Fletcher in behind the net. Slashes across to Ackroyd. He chips it off the boards. And everything trying to chase it down. Ackroyd gets him first. Flips it in on goal. It's steered aside by Olsen. Eagles clear the zone, and now they got a 2-on-1. Fletcher would do it. That's a play spell. Comerford gets it off the boards. Tries to sneak past the defender, but got rubbed out along the wall. Now Oyen deep in their own end. To skate around the forecheck. Was on nice with Trotsky placing out in the net. Iceman being player. Lost control of his still trying to paddle. He's now down in the corner. Greasy gave Eisman his player's stick. And putting a nice hit on Eagles defender on his way to Ellison. This, seems what's about problem. He's that shot the face off, flips it out of his zone. He doesn't get it very far. He just quickly gain his own once he go. And I'm right, Fiston picks it up. Also, chipping down the ice. Nickel with a chance here, but that puck was bouncing. Perfect shot off in the corner. Dicker grabs it this top. His shot goes up and leg and wide. James behind him. Beats it to the point. It's Mullet. Fire his shot that's deflected wide right. And he goes chip up the wall, trying to get out of the zone, and they do. A shot on off Heisman's blocker up off glass, and the only problem is it's not really bounced. Well, the thing notice the song and Rustlers pick up the loose puck. Puck's been bouncing around on Dicker all night. Once again, hopped over a stick in the game control, and that's off the line inch. Now, it's a huge hit there, Chase Fletcher. Trying to get something going for the Rustlers here. Fletcher in the corner, battling for it, Kim against the wall. Feeds it to the corner, long shot. And Carson Fletcher goes wide of the net, and the Eagles able to clear down the ice, and that is far enough for ice now. Rustlers with offensive zone face-off. 13 minutes and change left in this opening period. Still 1-0 for the Eagles. Behind the net, the Rustlers feed it up to the point. And fires a shot that went off the side of the net. Ackroyd picks it up in the corner. Guys to feed it out the front. The pass gets picked off. Susan's down line, ball shoots it in deep. One tried to get to it on the ring around, but the Eagles got there first and chipped it out of the zone. Now Jackson crosses center ice, flips it into the near corner, looks to chase it down himself. Doesn't get there in time. And the Rustlers had to avoid that puck as they thought the guys got too many guys on the ice and he missed the line change. So now the Eagles able to apply a lot of push-up pressure here, but Rustlers are able to escape the zone. It's Woodley do somewhere else. Again, Nyson calls Woodward heading point, made the red line, and sent the puck in deep and face off people down the Madison's right one side. Third wins the draw forward, third they will get to it. Section off the face off, beat the forward to Carson James, but then puck just bouncing around on its stick. Looked like the puck's just not frozen enough for what was going on, but it's around on everybody tonight. Now Carson James with a nice move to step around a defender. Looks for the backhand pass towards the center of the ice, but it was off a skate, and the Rustlers regain possession of their own blue line. Johnson looking for now that I find someone Fister. Fister was looking at Dicker in the slot. He was wide open, but couldn't get past to him. Lossing with a good hit. One Eagles were able to get past it. Put 2-on-1 rush with a good save by Eisenman. Now Fletcher, then the left side. He's centering past to Dicker as he went too hard to handle. Fister picks up Fletcher with a chance. And this shot gets just wide in the left side. Great hustle for Fletcher on the back check. Forces the turnover and gets the puck to Dicker, who sends it in behind the Oyen net. 5 sets of fresh legs out there for Rustlers now. Jackson picks up that clearing attempt. Had some ice. Tries to feed it over to Clocton, but he couldn't get there in time. First shot there. Robbie Andy. Hold on to guys. Hold on to high. Just a few seconds over 10 minutes to go in his first period as he coached Apple. Still 1-0 noise. They're on the face off, firing hard shot to the point and blocked by Fletcher. Ryan Mullen fighting for it. Ships it forward, but can't clear the zone. Eventually, Fletcher is able to get it out across the line. He sends it in deep. Back there, all on the chase. Hamilton joining the forecheck. And now Hamilton forces a turnover as the Wizards are trying to skate it out of the zone. He slides the puck in towards the crease. Went off a number of skates and one unable to clear the zone. Pass towards Hamilton off for Mark. Not deep enough for Ison. Rustlers will get some fresh bodies out there. Now Tracy redirects that hard pass into the near corner. Woodward in there battling for it. Wayne comes away with it. They can't. They do just them to the zone. And now they get it back inside their own blue line. Long jumping right on goal. That one puts it in. Eisman had to be careful with that one, but he holds on for a face-off. With 8.5 minutes to go in its opening period. Jackson in the face-off dot feeds it forward to Dicker, flips it up in the air. Price is he's trying to chase it down, but the Eagles get to it first. Can't get puck very deep or get it picked up. It's past to Nugget. It was just a smidge off. I didn't even know. Otherwise, against the rest of this. I think face off to eventually the Rustlers in control. Can't get it out of the zone. The Eagles been hucking deep. They work it up to the point. Long shots blocked by Berg. Anyway, still yet to clear his zone. Fletcher chips it off the boards and just gets it out across the blue line. So the Eagles have to check up and get on side. They're going to get some fresh bodies out there as well. Berg feeds it forward. Fletcher can't pick it up, and Hamilton chases him down in the corner. Leaves it there for Fletcher. Now, after I get the point, but he lost the handle on it, and he came up with center ice. So we'll try again. It's Gosling in his own end. Shot it forward to Hamilton. And just swings it out, and this pass gave off me this scoop. In trying to hold Fletcher with stride, open hand of the pass, and now that's going to be another icing against the Rustlers. Struggling to find some breakout of that here last big was in the first period. 6 minutes, 12 seconds to go on the song. Try to speak through a pile of Eagles and stay with his own, but got knocked off the stick. He had a Eagle getting fancy, and so shot goes over the net. All play just chips it forward this time. It does get over.
Listen, next, so the open impact. Ball. It is ready to very flawlessly.
Fletcher picks up some speed through the neutral zone, flips the into the near corner. Neva is able to clear the zone again. Greasy shovels it forward for Hamilton. He's able to toe drag around the defender. A little backhand pass in the slot, but right in between his two linemen. Now Woodward in the corner with close to feet under the slot. There is nobody home. So Horn picks it up at his own blue line. James chases it down in deep and Oyen territory, but the Eagles steal it right back. Get it out across the blue line. The Rustlers have to tag out. Mister kicks off a pass. His cross pass hits a shin pad. Well, now Jackson picks it up nice and flips it in on net. Now Mr. Pass goes off a sneak run. I'm going to get it to Jackson to place off the wall, but it doesn't get there. It's neat. Justin's going for the line change. Lugos could have had a chance there with numbers with that pass. Way off the mark. Bird flips it down the ice.
The next deputy heritage for the side, $100.
Almost kept it in the blue line. Picks it up. Beats it over the Struck. Struck shot. Block. By Mullet. Hamilton loses it in his feet momentarily, but gets it back and plays it up to center ice. You hear an SC call here against Oyen this time. The Rustlers with the offensive zone. This on top. Chance in tight for Wallach, and his shot was blocked, and now we're going to whistle. The first penalty of the game upcoming, it's going to be a slashing call. And it's going to be against Oyen's Logan Volke, the assistant captain, heading into the box for 2 minutes or less in the Rustlers. The first power play of the evening with 2:55 left in the first period. All right. Rustlers win the face-off. It's Conway. Sends across the left. And then Fischl on the left side. It's combo to Dicker. A chance there on the back end, but just inches wide of that back post. Fister from the corner. It's a Mullet up top. Back to Fister. Doesn't get a lot of that. It's going to get it to James anyway. He makes no mistake. Carson James puts that one up and over the glove of Olsen and ties this hockey game 1-1. Rustlers cash in on the first power play opportunity of the night.
First rules in power play. 7. Carson James set number 19. Derek Fister 87 on the ball. Goal 230. James adjusted for the 90s.
Pass. Yeah, on the ice. Oyen sends it right back the other way, and that's not going to be Olsen. There's eventually a couple. There's a legs along the wall there inside the lesser punch. Ackroyd moves it to Fletcher. Got knocked off his stick. And Oyen at their own blue line gets it back, but Fletcher forcing a turnover. The Eagles steal their back. Now the Rustlers regroup. It's Burr. Cross to Mullet. He's looking down ice in front of the goal. He flips it back to Burr. Then stretch pass towards Hamilton was picked off. And the Eagles enter the zone. Rush stuck down. And now battle for it along the wall. That shot kept out by Eisman, but it was not comfortable one. A little dribbler along the ice. Looks like it just caught Eisman a little flat footed. He's things like fell on top of it and a good whistle. No harm, no foul for the Rustlers. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go. Around one defender, lost control of it for a moment. Had to do a little spinorama, gets it back on his backhand and tucks it around the goaltender. Bangs it in off the far post, and that makes it 2-1 for the Rustlers. 58 seconds to go before the break.
Last game of the first grade. I guess the big goal for the set. Whole horn. Second ball, 68 seconds. Victor, James and Horn.
Now Hamilton picks off a pass, steps around the defender, and he gets hooked and dragged down. Is that going to be a penalty shot? It's not. It's going to be 2 minutes of hooking. Dawson Wyszkowski had to get the stick up in the midst of Kelvin Hamilton. Well, let's give up a great ace run chance. It's one of the Rustlers' best goal scorers, and they opted to take the penalty, and now the Rustlers 1 for 1 with the extra man so far in this first period, looking to make it 2 for 2 with 36 seconds to go before the horn. That's what's going to draw, and it's Fletcher at the point. Lost it to Blake Fletcher. I'm take that time and again. Look at the stop time slide. She's got to the point. But to the back end, might have a second chance on it, but that hopped over his stick. I played his own. One of the 4 players on the ice is without a stick. And shot there from Dawson rides up the stick and over to the net. He was getting a little testy after the whistle. That's your Dawson. It's taking some words. Bobby Dandy and a little rough and tumble down there. 8.2 seconds to go in this first period. So it's in the face-off. There'll be one quick chance here before the buzzer. Carson James comes in, fires a sharp-ended shot, then misses the net, rings around goal. We'll do it in the opening 20 minutes of this one. It's 2-1 for the Rustlers. And they will start the second period with 1:24 on the power play. And they're going to head for a break. We're going to do the same. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes to the start of the second period. So there's something wrong with the audio still.
Oh, no.
Because everybody's been texting me.
They are?
Yeah. I think it's not set up for this. I think they're catching me on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, there's a mic in there.
Yes.
Sure it is.